we got a guy who broke into a home naked using a tree branch.
Not it.
I'm down.
He was from St. Johns County.
Oh gosh.
Investigators found drugs and $85,000 and guns in his home.
I'm down.
Oh, that's right.
That's cool.
That's where I lived at.
A bizarre
Evidence
break-in
tester.
led to a major drug bust and weapons charges. Deputies say a 44-year-old Alejandro Barzaga. Anybody know Ali?
I saw this yesterday though.
Yeah.
That's a bold move to break into someone's house naked.
Yeah, it is. That's, again, a meth move. I mean, that is...
Yeah.
I don't think that was found at his house.
It's-
Other things, but not meth.
Yeah, well, maybe he had it all in his system.
It's all gone.
Oh,
He was arrested after breaking into a home on Shallowtail Lane on April 15th using a large wooden branch.
A naked dude breaks into a home on shallow tail. Okay.
Such a...
Wielding
It's
wood.
perfect. Yeah, wielding wood.
Yeah.
Wielding wood.
Holding hardwood.
Naked with hardwood. Yeah.
Pretty
Let's
sure it was
rewrite this
softwood.
story. I bet we go viral. Or get
Jeez.
arrested.
Palm Coast. It was pine tree. It was
Yeah, we-
softwood. You know that.
yeah, this is out near World Golf Village, right?
Shallowtail? Yeah, we'll go with that.
Mm-hmm.
Using a large wooden branch to shatter the back door, the residents hid in a bedroom. They must not have had a gun. Called 911. This is why you need a gun. When deputies arrived, they found Barzaga naked. Took him into custody. Investigators later went to Barzaga's nearby home and made a shocking discovery. Is anything you find in this guy's home shocking after he broke into a house with a branch?
You need to read the
No.
next. You need to read the next sentence.
No.
Inside, deputies found evidence of a large marijuana grow operation. A full
He's an
search,
entrepreneur.
right?
He's
Yeah, he
just
was-
a real go-getter.
He's doing his thing.
A full search revealed 3 firearms, $85,000 in cash, 22 pounds of psilocybin mushrooms, 12
I think
marijuana
we've solved
plants.
the mystery.
Now we know what happened with the naked,
Yeah.
and he used the stick and not one of the
Yeah.
weapons out of his house.
Well, no, I mean, come on, wait for the next two. 5 pounds of edibles and 17 grams of ketamine.
Yeah, he was definitely on
He
ketamine.
he's on all of that stuff, for sure.
yeah.
They also found drug paraphernalia tied to cultivation and sales.
You don't say.
Right?
What is that? Cultivate? Is that a watering can? Is that paraphernalia tied to cultivating at that point?
Yeah.
Cultivation and
Lighting maybe.
Mhm.
Fertilizer?
They also found, Barzaga is now facing charges of armed burglary of an occupied dwelling and criminal mischief, with more charges expected as the investigation continues.
Mm.
But he armed with what? A tree branch?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so.
it's armed.
Mhm.
I mean, it's
He
a
had-
heavy object you could hit someone with.
Yeah.
Can I have my stick back?
I really liked that stick.
Speak softly and carry a big stick. Wasn't that like an old quote from old Thomas Jefferson
Yeah.
or somebody?
Teddy Roosevelt?
Teddy
Yeah, one of them people.
Yeah, Thomas Jefferson,
Yeah.
Teddy Roosevelt.
Alejandro, what was his last name?
Alejandro Barzaga,
That's my dog.
yeah.
I'd rather quote him. I'm going to tell my kids that's who said that.
I would like it more if he was like quoting Gandalf walking in there, like incantations you shall not pass, something
Yeah.
like something funny. Come on, man.
Yeah. Keep my guns. But
I wonder what his intentions were, though, going in the house, because he wasn't going in there to take drugs, money, or guns. He already had it.
So I had to read.
So what's
the
he going
story
in this house
twice
for?
Yeah,
Because
right?
I was like, why was he breaking into their house if he
Yeah.
had all of the drugs and
Yeah,
the
he's-
guns and the fun
Right.
stuff in his?
He's doing this
why?
backwards.
I know.
Yeah, he really
He's like
is.
Robin Hood. He's like bringing it to everybody. Here you go.
I think he went a little overboard on the samples.
Yeah,
Probably did.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's probably a little bit out of his mind. Let's just assume he was probably on the ketamine and the mushroom
yeah, that's
and the edibles.
It's, I
Could
don't
win
know.
any of them.
This is interesting because
Yeah.
how do you find someone down the road and then go to their house and then go in their house?
Yeah.
Like,
so I actually
And
have a
naked,
story.
by the way. We're still glossing over the
Yeah.
naked part.
yeah.
Maybe he just needed to think with both heads.
Yeah.
Ah.
Clear
I don't
the
think
cobwebs.
I think this one was just, the drugs were like, oh, this is on my skin. I need to get it off type situation.
Yeah,
No, you know
so
what?
in high school, a friend of mine got hammered at a house party that was within walking distance of his house. And he is walking home, but he is hammered. And so he sees a big white house
Yeah.
that has a sliding glass door in the back.
Mm.
And he just walks in, and they had a similar colored couch and similar colored
asleep on the
carpet.
couch.
Fell asleep on the couch. He wakes up to screams. He's mindlessly petting the dog. They also had a black dog like his. Oh my gosh. He's like mindlessly petting the dog. And
That's
this
wild.
poor woman
Wow.
is screaming because there's this like essentially man
That's
in
what
the
I
house.
thought. He got confused and
so he
thinks it's
probably
his
was
house.
just like, dang it, I'm locked out of my house.
I agree.
Mushrooms.
I think that's
could be.
exactly what happened.
Yeah,
Dang.
So dumb. I mean, was it a Palm Coast? Because all those houses, all the streets are the
World Golf-
same.
World
World
Golf.
Golf.
Oh,
Yeah.
gosh.
Jeez. All right.
Dang it, man.
Yeah. Well.
Well, if you need some good
I think I'm
drugs, you know where
water.
to go.
Not
She-
anymore.
Dang it.
Yeah.
Hit the sheriff up. We need to
Check
go
out
to the evidence locker.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like the dude that calls the cops on himself. That's basically what he did.
Am I dying?
Yeah, am I dying? I'm high.
Wasn't that a police officer?
Yeah, him and his
He was,
wife,
like,
they ate some
high on
edibles.
edibles.
Yep.
Oh, that's
Dying,
right.
dying.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, you are. Your career is. Goodbye.
Yeah, right. Dorks.
I had a brownie one night that I thought Blake called the cops on me.
Yeah, I remember this.
Yeah, and while he thought I was calling the cops, I was just watching Major League on the front
He was
porch.
watching because the reflection of the TV. Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
no.
thought it was police
I
lights.
was like, I can't believe my dude called the cops on me. And I
Paranoia.
even warned him. I was like, dude, I'm getting a little high. Don't let me leave the house.
That's awesome.
When the kids become the babysitters.
It's been that way for quite a while.
Yeah.
Cycle of life.
All right, man.